Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watchers, and today we are going to be doing The Devil is a Part-Timer, episode 7, which means, are we halfway, I think, well, halfway through this episode, we'll be halfway through the show, I believe. So, cool. At the end of last episode, we got a new character by the looks of it, a blue-haired girl who looked from a distance like Cal, which is, what's her name's friend? Cheese friend. I'm sorry, man, I've been watching so much stuff that all the names are merging together in my head. Yes, Cheese friend. His name was Cal, and seemed to have an interesting character, but I'm not sure if this is the same person. I don't know why they would bring that character in suddenly, so it also could be someone from the demon world who has come to the human world and is now, you know, a human and met up with the devil. Who knows? Who knows what's happening? But regardless, last episode was kind of alright. It was a decent little episode where we got some Lucifer stuff, and we, you know, basically just explored the fact that Lucifer's a weird gamer. But now we are going to be getting into a new episode, and I feel like, you know, next story arc or whatever is happening is gonna come around these points. It seems like the way that they teased what's happening in this episode at the end of last episode makes me think it might be somewhat important. So let's get into episode 7, but just make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. All these things really help the channel, even if you don't think they do. So if you enjoyed the video at all, you don't have to do it now, but just by the end of the video, please make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Anyway, let's get into Devil is a Part-Timer, episode 7. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. In my memory, she had blue hair, but... Oh, that's kind of blue. That's like dark blue. Okay, no. Susanoo... I need to write that down. She's a neighbor. So she's very strong, I'm guessing. No! She's very polite. It's none of your business. Okay, we have a really polite neighbor. I wonder what the point of her in the story is going to be. I think I'm recognizing everyone in this OP now, so I don't know if there are any new characters for the rest of the season. Yeah, I think I know all of them. Although, I didn't get a good look, but was Susanoo part of the devil world? Hello, translate that. It didn't translate it. Okay, so they've settled in already by the sounds of it. Okay. Okay. Can slowly get her power back through drinking these. I feel like at least one of them is gonna go to Mao. Why is it? Is there a reason we had to see her brother? Or is it just for, you know, our own enjoyment? I don't even know. Here she comes. Oh no. Oh man, people are gonna die on those stairs. Don't! Hey! He literally caught you. You might have died. She's blaming herself for everything. Very polite. Okay, so is she from the demon world? Or is she just a foreigner? He kinda has. A little bit. Like the actual manager, or owning a McDonald's. Yeah. Oh. Oh, look at her veil broke. He reminded me of someone. Man, Mao gets all the girls. That's kind of cool, him reading the manga. That's cute. Okay, she has a little bit of warmth in her personality, which is good. Oh my god. What's wrong with you? Use your legs! You guys need like a ramp there or something. Those stairs are too dangerous. Ooh, what is it? What did he get? I did think Emilia's friends would be more like massively against the devil. SFC. Yeah, that's not good. Seems like the quote-unquote heroes are more danger than the villains, than the devils are. Kentucky. Oh, is that what he got? He got a bento box? Wow. Yeah, that's a crazy box. I knew that would happen. Just ask him out properly, like ask him to date you. Not go on a date, but date you. Oh no! Good thing is Mao does not care. Whoa! Oh, she attacks so quickly. Oh man. Okay, yeah, he's from the demon world of some sort. He has like a scythe like the Grim Reaper. Whoa! Whoa! She doing all this in heels? That's kind of sweet of that guy. You have to say, yeah. That's annoying. Why is she confiding in Emilia? Just because Emilia knows that she's romantically interested in Mao? and has stated that she's not gonna be a rival in love. Okay, so we have a new character, Suzunu Kamizuki. So my original cow prediction was wrong. Well, it was less of a prediction and more of me wondering if that was the case or not, because I really didn't know. But as I said at the start of the episode, it wouldn't really make sense for that character, for Chi's friend, to be a part of the show, you know? So, but yeah, Susanoo, very polite person, who also has seemed to have fallen for Mao at this point. And is just like helping them out with a bunch of stuff out of nowhere. Like, she just moved in and is already like at their house a good portion of the time. It's funny that they have such a small apartment, and the more characters that come in, they all just gather at their tiny apartment where everyone is just like walled in. It's pretty funny. I think that the running joke of people falling down the stairs is very funny. Especially because when you forget it and then it comes back, like Emilia having just had like quite a nice conversation and then being like, okay, so I'm off, see ya, and then closing the door and you hear her go, ah, 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 ah. It's really funny. So Chi, our girl Chi, is jealous and we knew this was gonna happen because there's a rival, there's a romantic rival. I feel like Emilia, I guess, doesn't really care about Chi. Like, she doesn't really want Chi to get together with Mao, because, like, if she respected Chi enough to, or if she, like, respected Chi's wishes enough, I should say, to want Chi to get what she wants, which is want Chi and Mao to get together, then you'd think she would have either, like, warned Chi about the fact that there's another girl that's interested in him, or like maybe worked to dissuade Susanoo. I mean, she did kind of try to dissuade Susanoo, thinking about it, but she was dissuading her in the same way she tried to dissuade Chi, which is just like, well, you know, he might be trouble for you, which is just like, that's kind of what a lot of people say with a lot of relationships, so it doesn't even sound very suspicious. Like, just like, oh no, he's a bad boy, he'll cause you trouble. Like, that is a sentiment I've heard a lot. So I reckon she probably heard that and was like, huh, interesting. Okay, I'll just disregard that advice entirely, because that sounds like a very generic thing for, a friend of this, or an acquaintance of this person to say, you know? So yeah, and we also had, we have, Emmy is getting her powers back slowly by drinking this stuff. So that seems like a nice, simple way for them to slowly increase her power level without her actually using her powers at all, or having any other way to gather powers. Is she actually has these drinks now that Emerald is giving her that will just slowly increase her power once again until she gets enough power to do, you know, until I'm guessing like a season finale or something, where she's gonna do something that requires a lot of power. But she came across someone with purple light, and I wonder, like, he's got the big Grim Reaper scythe, so I wonder if he's some sort of representation of the Grim Reaper in the demon world or something, right? Because it seems like having a scythe that big, like, would put him on the demon side, squarely on the demon side. But I feel like so far the main issues, like, seem to be right now the opposing to the demon force side. Like, they're trying to do, I don't know what they're called or what to refer to them as, but there's that entire thing who are trying to take down the demons, and who Emmy are kind of a part of, who seem to be all about, like, keeping the peace in all the extreme ways. It seems like both sides are extremists, and you got Emmy, who's kind of like in the middle, not in the middle, more against the demon side, but I'm assuming if the extremism is on these sides, then you got like Emmy, and you got what's his name, Mao there, like kind of halfway between, where they're squarely on their own side still, but they're not going to the extremes, because I mean, both of them are not working that hard to get back to their world, you know. But then again, Emilia does feel some sort of obligation to stay here just to keep an eye on Maou. Whether that's an excuse she's telling herself or whether that's what she's actually doing, that's her reasoning, is that she needs to stay here to make sure that Maou doesn't go ahead with his evil plans. But Maou doesn't really have any evil plans. Ashia kind of does, but Maou doesn't really care. So he's just, at least as far as we know, he's just chilling and enjoying his new role as shift manager at McDonald's. So yeah, there's a decent amount of progression going on here. We see there's some sort of new villain, new character. You know, we got quite a bit in this episode, even though not much crazy happened, it feels like. But it was, you know, I guess the episode just went by really quick. So it feels like nothing much happened because it was well paced. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked this video, if you liked this reaction, please make sure to like the video. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you liked about the reaction, the episode, the reaction, or if you have any suggestions for the channel. All that stuff can go in the comment section below. And subscribing to the channel really helps you and it really helps me. It's really a great thing that we will both mutually benefit from, I promise. So please make sure to do all of that, and thank you for joining me for this video. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.